Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Dumela Universe. Thank you so much for joining us. It's time for a tarot reading. Let us see what's available for us at this time, beautiful beings. We trust you are well. Okay, let us see. At the center of the read, we have the Hanged Woman. Within, we have the World. Without, in the physical, we have the Page of Cups. Below, within the foundation, at the base, we have the Four of Cups. Time to receive something that's fundamental. And crowning, we have the Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, great. The Eight of Pentacles as your overall energy. Just checking if we were to also take the other card that we saw at the bottom of the deck. No, just the Eight of Pentacles for now. Mastery, soul mastery. It is time that the work you did within to be reflected in your physical experiences, to manifest in your physical experiences. All the releasing, all the purging, all the clearing has resulted in you being available to frequencies in the physical which were not available to you before. You did all the work. So now you are ready to reclaim your alchemy, reclaim your mastery, reclaim your truth, reclaim your fullness in the physical realm. So you are awakening your source frequency in the physical realm, and you are being shown where to go, what to do, which spaces, which places to engage in, which awaken, which are a vibrational match to the frequency within. So you might be guided to places unexpected, some places almost destined where you feel, it makes sense, I go there, I've always wanted to, but now we feel ready, we can now do this, we can now take that on, we can now sign up for this, and we can now sign up for that, simply because you feel yourself grounded and able to, you feel yourself inspired to. It is you, there's a readiness, because that space is now awakening through source, as you are source there creating. And so the Hanged Woman energy, where you were feeling delayed, or where you were feeling restricted, where you were feeling hung up, not being able to move on, this is coming to an end. Okay, the reason why you were suspended was because you were still creating from the illusion. So you had to be paused, because you said, I want all that I am, all of my stability, all of my love, all of my power, all that I truly am. We wish to discover it, we wish to live it, we wish to be it. And the guidance came through, well, then you have to pause everything you're doing. You have to clean house. You have to change the fundamental basis of your frequency, because right now you're creating through fear, illusion, the absence of source. So you have to literally restructure all of that to love, to source, and then play. And now you're at the point of play, because you've done it. You've done the work to awaken, to write your frequency, to awaken your crown, your vision, your understanding to source. So now you are ready to embody source in the physical realm. You are ready now to receive and experience that which is you. So this is that wrapping up within, wrapping up of an old way of creating, an old cycle, complete. and you are shifting into your new frequency, your new world. And you're wrapping up the healing. Okay, you're wrapping up the healing process, the cocooning process, the integration from unawakened to source creation, through spirit, through your guides. You're wrapping that up. For now, you are shifting from that space into the physical as source creator, no longer being guided to source, but now embodying being source and manifesting in the physical. So you are wrapping up a lot of ways in which you used to experience things, in ways in which you used to feel about things. Okay, if you had a fear about something, it's no longer going to present as a fear. You're no longer going to fear going into spaces or feel that you're not allowed to, you're not good enough, or that it's not for you, it's not your place. You are now stepping into that frequency understanding, but it is meant for you because you're being called from source, from your mastery. So you're no longer apprehensive. You might be a bit nervous as you step into these new spaces, which is natural, because now it's engaging with people again, engaging in social experiences again. It's putting yourself out there again, trusting again. And Source is saying you can trust now because the foundation which you're creating in is Source. So whoever you're going to co-create without, it's a new emotional experience. Page of Cups, it's a new emotion, it's a new frequency being born. It's no longer limited, restricted with human understanding. Okay, so whatever that setting is, whatever that physical experience is, whatever that situation, whatever that co-creation, whatever that space you are engaging in, you have no longer assigned an expectation, assigned an emotion, assigned an outcome. You are simply stepping into it open and curious, and you have freed it to now elicit a new experiencing of it, a new feeling of it, a new expression of it. So you are stepping into the spaces and it's bringing up excitement, a new sense of excitement, a new sense of joy, a new sense of exhilaration, a new sense of inspiration. You're now feeling like putting effort here and putting effort there. You're now feeling inspired to put your time here, to effort in the space. It doesn't feel like you don't feel that it's okay. Remember when we were doing the healing in the cocoon and we were asked to rest, and it felt like, oh goodness, you're lazy and complacent, like, but I should be doing something. I can't just wait and receive. And remember, it took quite some time for us to release that egoic do action to prove your worth, to that being still and receptive, receive source and then align and then do. It took time to really harness that frequency, so much so that the actioning and the efforting into something just got released entirely, and you're no longer interested in putting any effort in something that's not source. Whether it's a relationship, even a conversation. Having a conversation with somebody within fear is so exhausting, isn't it? There's no excitement. It's just bland. It's not real. It doesn't exist. It's fiction. It's not existent. It's not relevant to love. So you no longer even have the effort or the energy to have those kinds of unawakened conversations or fearful experiences or illusion. Anything in the illusion is just no longer an interest. So you are finding yourself quite excited that these spaces you are being called to, all of a sudden you're excited and you want to spend time and you want to engage and you want to effort and you want to and it's eliciting new emotions, new aspects of yourself, new perceptions, new understandings of self, emotions, experiencing of self. It's beautiful. And why? Because fundamentally at the basis here, you are receiving from the work you have done. Here it is, the unknown. You are now receiving fundamental energies, manifestations, relationships you are receiving from the unknown physical. You are no longer focused on a specific outcome, no longer focused on the cups born of illusion, the ones that were placed there with certain conditions and certain rules and regulations and things that took away from you and sacrifices. No, you're no longer sacrificing yourself. You're no longer sacrificing source. You're no longer sacrificing your frequency of love. You are embodying source, you're embodying your truth. And you are having this beautiful 8 infinity frequency where now you are receiving from the unknown that which is you, which is crowning the 10 of Pentacles. Above, below, what you're receiving is what you are thinking of, what you're wanting, what you're desiring, because now your crown chakra, your mind is one of source. So the only thing your source is desiring, the only thing your source is wanting, stability, manifestations born of love, born of source. So now what are you receiving? You're receiving the 10 of Pentacles energy. You are receiving stable experiences. Whatever you're engaging in now, it's stable, it's long-lasting. Okay, so you might be inspired to start a new course, and you're thinking, source, a new course, or again from scratch, and so saying, trust, this one is stable. This is something you want to sign up for. Almost like you're investing again, you're going back to school, you know. Okay, so you are signing up for this class, signing up for that class, signing up for that activity, for that experience, for that health class, for that dance, for that workshop, for whatever it is, or you're engaging in that relationship, you are engaging in that experience, and you might be feeling a bit apprehensive, like, oh, do I really want to invest time or spend time in this again? You know, the last relationship that I spent time in, I spent so much energy, and that person really just neglected us, and you understand what you also contributed. So it's not a blame thing, it's just a, do you really want to go through that again? And you are finding yourself receiving this new connection, and you feel excited. You feel like, oh, what's going on? Why am I feeling giddy? Why am I feeling happy? Why am I feeling butterflies? What is that? Butterflies? When last did I have butterflies? What's going on? What's going on? Why am I excited? Why am I joyous? It's interesting because now this experience is eliciting an emotion anew. Why? Because that experience you're guided to is 8 of Pentacles, born of source. As within without is from the work you've been doing. So this new idea, this new inspiration, this new plan, this beautiful, aligned, destined interaction, co-creation, you receive it from the unknown, elicits a whole new experience where you feel your energy awakened. It excites you, it stimulates you, it's born of source, and it's stable, it's long-lasting. These new connections are long-lasting, these new experiences are long-lasting, they're stable, they are, and it's not that long-lasting of I need to hold on and desperately cling to it, because you just feel, oh no, this is meant to be, this is, you can just feel the stability of it, that okay, awesome, I'm gonna do this for as long as we can feel. This is us now, this is me now, this is the connection now, and it feels, it's easy, it's effortless, it's simple, it's source, it's love. It is not this overcomplicated, efforted, micromanaged, problem solved. You didn't have to force the person to spend time with you. You don't have to try and understand them and try to read their mind. Exhausting, wasn't it, operating in that state? No, you no longer give the external power over your emotions, over your well-being, over your truth. You now are in your power as source creator, and you are experiencing these beautiful new destined spaces, opportunities, and co-creations where you remain a source. So you receive from source, you receive from the source physical, you receive from the aspect of the physical realm which you, when you were unawakened and in the fear, you were not available to it. You were blind to it. You had no access to it. You were unavailable. You were closed to it. Now that you're source, you are open to a whole plethora, a myriad of experiences and situations and interactions and creations which are born of the source frequency. And they are eliciting new experiences within you. It's a newness. Trust where you are being shown, trust where you are being led, trust the visions, trust the guidance. They're no longer born of external influence, they're born of you. They are literally inspired through your unique frequency of existence. And it's stable, and it's time that you receive those fundamental things which you have not received yet, because when you were born here, you received the fundamental elements of the illusion of fear, and that did not really serve anyone besides the healing. We were here to heal, so we took them on in order to heal and transmute them. But in fullness and in fairness, they don't really serve anything. That's why we came here, to transmute them to love. And now you are ready to receive the fundamental basics of love, of source, because you've released and you have cleared all of that old energy. You are no longer suspended and stuck in the illusion and the fear. You have cleared that vibration, and now you're ready to you've wrapped up that old energy, and now you're ready to start a new one where you are in your stability, your 10 of coins, your highest value and your worth, where you are experiencing your alchemy for the very, 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 very first time. Blessed be.